Welcome back to the channel. By the end of this video, you should be filled in on everything that has happened on Roblox in the past couple of days, and let me tell you, there's a lot of juicy drama. Like, a Roblox admin called out a bunch of people that were lying about them. Roblox themselves came out and responded to their event ending, and just so much more stuff I want to talk about in today's video after I ask you to subscribe, because for every subscriber I get on this video, I'll pet my cat, okay? But without further ado, let's just move on to the first story, which just happens to be something super duper small, but it is something that surprised me, because basically yesterday, or not yesterday, it was my last video. Roblox released the item called the Winter Lodge Snow Globe, and even though the item is pretty cool, it's like inverted almost. It's like a very interesting looking hat. We've never really seen a hat like this before. We didn't really think it was gonna go limited because Roblox didn't really explicitly say that it was gonna go limited or that it was on sale for a limited time. But we were all wrong if we thought that it wasn't gonna go limited, because it did go limited with only 4,000 copies, which is actually pretty good. For limiteds in 2024, that is actually a pretty decent limited, and I do imagine it will make some sort of profit. Right now, it's completely losing money, but I imagine sometime in the future it could maybe go up and eventually make profit. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, no, I'm stupid. It is making profit, like a lot of profit. This was selling for 300 Robux. I thought it was selling for 3,000, but no, this hat was only sold for I think 300 Robux. So people are making a lot of money from this item, which is really cool. So yeah, actually insane that this item actually went limited, and it's actually also doubly insane that it is making a lot of money on top of it going limited. That's actually cool. But yeah, if you bought this hat, congratulations, you made it out with a bag, guys. But you know who else made it out with a bag? The people that bought the Snowflake Eyes item, because it has officially gone limited and it is breaking records. I think it is the most successful limited we've seen since the hunt, I believe, which is now, I don't know that I can't like 100% confirm that, but you know, tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, but it definitely does seem like it, because let me show you. So here's the Snowflake Eyes item page, and as you can see, it's currently selling for 53,000 Robux. Now this item was initially priced at I think 12,000 or 13,000 Robux. I already forget, dude. But yeah, this item is actually killing it, bro. It only had 10,000 sold, which is actually not as much as I thought there would be, considering this item has like pretty high demand. I thought it would at least have like 25 to 30k sold, but nope, only 10k, which is pretty good. And it is now being sold for 53,000 Robux, which is so much more than it initially sold for, which is insane. You don't really see that with these event items, but it was truly just like a perfect mix of like the demand for this item, because it's a 2D face, number one. Number two, it's like a glowing eyes face, which are pretty popular. And number three, it's also a limited 1.0 because it is a 2D face. So that just made this item like so successful. I mean, I found this tweet about it kind of just saying the same thing. The lesson question mark, no more dynamic heads, smiley face, and limited 1.0, with this screenshot showing the Jade's cat's eye from the haunt, I believe, and then the Snowflake Eyes absolutely mogging it in price. And yeah, I totally agree. Roblox needs to stop doing limited 2.0 for their own items. It's just so dumb, because yeah, an item that had a higher original price and less copies sold is selling for like less money than it was originally sold for. Meanwhile, the Snowflake Eyes is just doing so well, which is awesome. But now, without further ado, we can talk about some other stuff that I found interesting about the Winter Spotlight, because apparently there was an item that also got leaked during the beginning of this event called the Frostbite Commando. Now, this is not the original screenshot, I don't think, but I'll put it on screen because it shows the item off. And basically, this item never got released because the Winter Spotlight ended yesterday. Now, I saw this tweet here from a couple of days ago that says, could this be what Roblox plans to do with the unreleased Frostbite Commando, or could it be the dev item, which is actually a pretty good prediction here, because I personally imagine it's the dev item. But then he just kind of made like two mock-ups of what this item could be used for, like the bonus item here. This is not a real screenshot, by the way. These are just like mock-ups. But yeah, this kind of just got me thinking, like, what did happen to this item? Because I do faintly remember this getting leaked back in the day when the Winter Spotlight first got announced, and it hasn't been released yet. Like, what's going on with that, Roblox? Because this item is actually sick. I do imagine it could actually like make a decent profit if it went limited, because it's a commando item. Commandos are like some of the most high demand Roblox limiteds there are. I think there's only been one commando that like lost money, and I think it was the one for the hunt. The hunt commando absolutely flopped, but this one could have actually done pretty well. But either way, yeah, it completely got scrapped, and we don't know what it's used for yet, but a lot of people are predicting that it could be like the monthly like Robux bonus, or maybe perhaps a dev item, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, and maybe in my next video I will talk about what happened with it. I don't know. But now we can talk about something else Winter Spotlight related, because dude, so much stuff has happened over the past couple days with the Winter Spotlight, because yes, it is my last video about the Winter Spotlight, because it has officially ended and Roblox made an announcement, okay? Because right as the Winter Spotlight ended, they tweeted out this: something fun is on the way, with a little video just showing a snowman unplugging some lights, I believe. Yep, he just unplugs it and it says, thanks for coming, stay tuned. That's it. That's the whole announcement. But as we know from Roblox's previous tweets before the Winter Spotlight started, they are planning an actual event very soon after the Winter Spotlight, so maybe within the next month or so, which is pretty exciting. Now, I do wonder if they will actually release it earlier than March, because the hunt actually came out in March of last year, I'm pretty sure. And I wonder if Roblox is going to try and stay on that schedule, or if they're just going to divert from it because they don't really care. But either way, I'm excited to see what Roblox is cooking up because, you know, they needed some extra time for this event, it seems. And even in that extra time that they needed, they still released a pretty decent, like, mini event, you could call it. The Winter Spotlight was kind of fine. You know, it wasn't the worst. I mean, what is the dislike ratio on the Winter Spotlight? Is it good? 83%? That is, like, higher than most events, I'm pretty sure. That is almost the same like ratio as the Classic, bro, which I think is the highest rated one other than the Hunt. The Games has 71%. That's pretty ouch. The Hunt has 87, which is pretty high. And the Haunt has 65. Oh, yeah, the Winter Spotlight was actually pretty good, especially for a mini event. But now, without further ado, we can move on to some non-Winter Spotlight news because there is so much to talk about, bro. With the first story being something that I found so interesting yesterday because Inception Time Roblox is someone that you definitely know because he is like the main admin that you probably know on Roblox. If you think about Roblox admins, he is probably the first admin to pop into your mind because he is the GOAT. But either way, he tweeted out something yesterday that really caught my eye because he said, been made aware of a screenshot from the Roblox Creators Guilded server going around on Discord that appears as if I'm talking about Roblox gift cards. I'd like to state that this screenshot is fake. I have not said anything about Roblox gift cards, nor do I know anything about Roblox gift cards. Here is the original message and the fake. So let's look at the fake one first. So basically, Inception Time is just talking to someone about like directing users off platforms and the rules behind all of that. And then randomly, someone named SvenXS, who I don't think is involved with making the screenshot, okay? Because he did not say this originally. But it says, is gift card items discontinued? With Inception Time responding saying, yes, they are, because making a lot of items for a small amount of people is not profitable, and there will be less of them, and no effect items too. Which, what? This makes no sense. But either way, the person then goes on to say, which stores will remain? Inception Time said, there should be Target and Walmart from what I know. Which, what? First off, this whole conversation is so interesting because it makes no sense in the context of the first message in this whole screenshot. And also, the way that they're speaking kind of just makes no sense. This is such a weird screenshot, but apparently it was floating around Discord making people think that Roblox was canceling making gift card items. But if we go to the real screenshot, you will see it's just an actual like normal conversation about the whole directing users off platform thing. Okay, so very normal conversation, and for some reason somebody modified this conversation to make it seem like Inception Time was talking about how gift card items were being canceled. This whole situation is just so interesting because even if you look at the fake screenshot, you will see that the timestamps on the messages say yesterday and then today, right? But if you go to the real message that Inception Time screenshotted, these messages are all the way back in 2023. So apparently this person that faked these messages did it a year and a half ago at this point, and it's now spreading on Discord. What is going on here? That's so odd. But I'm glad Inception Time clarified it because it seemed like a lot of people were believing that Roblox was canceling gift card items when they're actually not. But now, without further ado, we can move on to the last story, which is a new banning method that is being thrown around, I guess. So basically, I saw this video right here from Slicky2. I'm not really sure who this was, but he popped up on my front page of YouTube, surprisingly, and I was super duper curious on what happened, so I watched the whole video, and dude, it is pretty interesting. So basically, this guy like does Rivals stuff. I'm not really sure, but either way, someone went into his live stream and told him to play a game. It was like the typical Crosswoods type of situation, but here's where it's different, okay? Because the reason he actually got banned is because when he joined the game, it gave him badges, and those badges were inappropriate. So his ban note actually says this: your account has been moderated for creating or promoting an inappropriate badge section. This is a violation of our terms of use. Now, I've never, ever seen a ban note like this, but yeah, from what it seems like, people are making Roblox games that have badges in it that are inappropriate or spell out inappropriate things, and they're making it so that when you join them, it basically gives you all of those badges and spells out something terrible on your profile, and then they just report your profile and get you banned. Actually, so insane the lengths people will go to find new methods to just get people banned, but bro, this is insane. So yeah, TLDR, there is a new version of Crosswoods, I guess, floating around, and it's already starting to ban a lot of people. I mean, going into this video's comments, you will notice that there's more people kind of saying the same thing. So yeah, if you're someone that live streams or just plays random Roblox games that are recommended to you, probably be a bit more careful. Why not ban the person that made the inappropriate badges instead of the person that claimed them by accident? You know?